Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the glorious empire of Don Carlos de Bourbon. So, in the last episode, we started reorganizing our army since we were defeated by the Romanian rebels and we lost the region here. So, I think that we have to balance a bit better the number of units that we have in our forces. So right now you see in this army right here we have 7 infantry, 1 of cavalry and 2 artillery brigades. So maybe we have to find a better balance with more artillery that is like, I cannot say a modern weapon, but if you have a first line during the battle, you have a first line of infantry that is protecting the artillery, so you must always have more infantry than artillery, but then the more artillery you have, the higher is the damage that you can deal to the enemy. So this is one thing. The other thing is that as soon as we research this technology that is very important to start colonizing Africa, we will go with some military technology, and then we will move to industry where we can research steam turbine, and this is useful because it allows us to build the Suez and the Panama Canal. So right now we can start playing, and right now we are at war with Dynam to take control of this region over here, and this is a decent region. It's not great because the majority of the population lives in a province that is just producing fish, so it's not great. Fish is good, but I prefer silk. The problem is that the lower is the population, the lower is the production that you have in the province. So we will produce not too much silk, but instead we will have a lot of fish. Okay, so our plan is to also reduce a bit our infamy. We reduced the taxes in the last episode. At least we reduced the taxes of the middle class. And by doing that, we are reducing a bit the militancy. What's happening? We are losing the 2 Sicilies. We are about to lose the sphere of the 2 Sicilies. Why? Rebels. There are rebels in the 2 Sicilies. Oh. Look at this, Jacobin rebels. So right now the 2 Sicilies are in our sphere of influence because they are an absolute monarchy, with a relative of mine as king. Now, they have 48,000 men that are rebelling to have democracy. And this is, oh, look at this. Our old enemy, the Roman Republic, is now fighting against the papal reactionaries. So the Pope wants to take back control over the Vatican City. Well, not the Vatican City, not only the Vatican City, but all this territory here, or this region, he wants it back. And he's winning, apparently. The Spanish way, okay, we are always happy about more jingoists in our nation. We want to make walls so that we increase our prestige. So I don't know if we will lose the 2 Sicilies, but I don't have anything to send right now because our ships are in a very bad shape. Due to the fact that from, 4 years, maybe 5 years, there is a crisis in the production of a lumber mill. We have the demand that is higher than the supply by 1,000 units, which means that basically all the main producers that are France, the UK, the US, and some German states are keeping all these resources for themselves because there is scarcity of lumber, and we cannot buy lumber, and lumber is required to repair our ships. So we cannot repair our ships. We cannot even maintain. It's not just, it's the maintenance that is impossible right now. So hold on. We have something interesting. So we were trying to take control of the sphere of Portugal, so to sphere the Portugal. And we can now finally remove Portugal from the sphere of influence of the United Kingdom. So now the United Kingdom are still friendly and they have more diplomatic points than us. So it's highly possible that they will take back the sphere of Portugal, but right now Portugal is not under the sphere of the UK, and there is a small possibility that it will move to our sphere of influence. So let's see what's happening here. Moralist resurgence. And the moral fiber of our nation has thus degenerated now to the point where all the evils that are wont to plague a society are allowed free reign and roam in ours. What we need, what we desperately must have, is a moral resurgence in Carlist Spain. We must return to the old values, to the foundation, to the things that once made our country great. A preacher in one of our states has started a small but locally potent organization dedicated to what it claims is a much needed moral restoration of Carlist Spain. No doubt this organization is piggybacking on the ruling party's already established moralist policies, and on account of that, the ruling party could probably use this organization as a vital local ally. Spread the word or rejoice. So, spread the word will increase the people in favor of moralism by 20%. Otherwise, we will decrease the militancy of the people that are moralists in Leon Castilla. But I think that in Leon Castilla we don't have many moralist people. The question is, do we want to have more moralist people? More moralist people? Because so moralism is a good thing when you have just one religion, because you see we say that church and state are a single body, so all the minorities face discrimination. So it's not a good thing when you have so many colonies as we do. So I would say that we try to go away from this moral excitement. So let me see, how much do we miss before colonizing? Not too much. Not too much. As soon as we develop that technology, this one, nationalism and imperialism, we should be able to colonize at least this area here in Central Africa, if no one does it first. Let's have a look at our war here. Oh my god. I completely forgot to look at this, and we are losing a lot of territories. Uh-oh. Well, it happened. Okay, so let's take our army so that we can take back control of our territories. Do we have to? Yes, we have to increase the relations with the USA and possibly with Portugal so that we have more chances of spheering Portugal. Oh, we missed the enemy army. That's a bit silly. We have to intercept the enemies, but it's not easy at all. Tensions dissipate. That's very good. So we have a reduction of 2 points of militancy in Cuba. So people seems to be happier now in Cuba. Definitely. That's very, very good, really. Very good indeed. So we have a regiment of infantry that I wanted to send here in Spain, so let's do it. And then we keep, of course, our soldiers here because Antioquia is the most problematic region in our country. Oh, let's have a look at the clergymen's... Okay, clergymen, sorry. Catalonia, let's remove the clergymen from Catalonia. And what's the situation in this region? Very bad, 1.5. We have to increase clergymen over there. We can stop increasing clergymen in Extremadura. And let's start in Panama. It's reasonably fine anyway, it's not a big region. Maybe here, in the Philippines, or... Yeah, let's do it here. Okay, let's go back to our war that we are kind of losing, to be honest. Just because I wasn't paying attention. We have to fix this. So what can we do? We have to destroy the army of Dynam, so that we can have more chances of them accepting our proposal. But it's not easy. There are a few ships here. I think we can handle them. Let's see if we have to flee, because this Burma army is... yeah, we have to go away as soon as possible. And then we are taking some territory from Dynam, which is good. Then we will try to go to this province and fight against the enemy that is going away. Let's try to attack them. Oh, we are losing against Burma. We are definitely losing, also because the terrain is shitty. I want to escape as soon as possible. Come on. Come on. Go away. Don't want to lose too many men. The natives are restless. Okay, a situation has presented itself in one of our colonies, where several prominent Madrid capitalists have controlling interests in local trade. One of their ventures, a small local machine shop run by Spanish specialists, works on Western industrial standards well into small hours of the morning, so the natives are probably working too much. The sound from the machine shop is preventing anyone and everyone in the immediate vicinity of the shop from getting much sleep at night. And the issue has become a symbol for many broader pent-up frustrations with our colonial rule. So it's just a machine, it's a loud machine, that's it. If the shop needs to operate at those hours, who are we to have opinions about that? That doesn't seem good, right? I suppose we could drop by the Chamber of Commerce and have a chat with the boys. Yeah, I mean, if the machine is too loud, I mean, why they have to use it at night too? Come on, just to make more money? Okay, I really hope that we win this fight, but it's quite hard. Rebellion in our ally. Shit, is to Sicily's. So there was a rebellion, as we saw before. Now our relative is not the king anymore. It's the new government is a liberal government called Riformisti, and we have two choices. So we can just give up on them and say, you know what, we don't care. Otherwise, we say we will press our claim. So since the two Sicilies were in our sphere of influence, we gain 1 point of infamy. The pacifists in our nation are not happy, but we have the possibility of taking back the two Sicilies. The problem with that again is that we don't have a navy in Europe. So, France, please, give me military access. Oh, it's so close. Oh shit. So I would say that we take the casus belli, but we don't declare war immediately. In fact, we wait a moment. Yeah. Okay. Unless we declare war and we wait for Prussia to do... I don't know if Prussia has military access on Austria. I doubt it, but they might have it through France and Sardinia Piedmont. It's possible that Prussia is able to reach the two Sicilies. So, is there any chance that by doing this... Very likely. Okay. Are they friendly with someone? No. Okay, so we could attack now, right now. Or wait 12th of December 1866. So we have 2 years. We need a navy. Bloody hell. It's incredible. The lack of lumber is destroying my plans of conquering everything. Let's take back this territory. Or maybe I can send these units as support here. So I will wait a bit to see if I'm able to increase relations with France and see if they grant me military access so that I can maybe... We lost. We lost against Dynam. Eaten by cannibals? What is this? The Spanish botanical expedition that we dispatched some time ago hasn't been heard from it quite a while. Sorry, from in quite a while. Yesterday we received a troubling report. The camp is deserted. Scattered around the former camp grounds are trace remnants of what I believe to be signs of a struggle. Trucks lead further away into the vast inhospitable hell beyond. I believe this to be the end of the Spanish botanical expedition of 1864. It seems our expedition has vanished. And we lose prestige. Come on, take this territory now. You have to support the other army. Come on. End the siege. We lost again. Against Dynam. That's really a shame. Go, support them. In this desperate battle. Their situation is really terrible. Let's decrease the speed of the game. Can I? Yes, I can send them as support of these troops here. I should take them and destroy them all, also because they are Spanish soldiers, not Philippines. Come on, kill them all. We have to win this fight. Also because we are losing this one, so... I'm losing control of the situation right now. I mean, I'm losing so many battles. And it's really a shame considering the nation that we are. Losing against them. I underestimated my enemy. But now I should win. And we are overall winning the war, anyway. Because when we win, we kill a lot of them. But I cannot say the opposite. So when we actually lose, not many of our troops are killed. Okay, so I would send them here. And you go here. No, here, actually. No, here. Correct. And then we try to attack these units all together. Come on, you can do it. Okay. I don't want to actually start a fight right now with just one army. It's just to make him think that I was going here, so that he stopped here. And so one the Eastern Army, that is the strongest one that we have here, is gonna destroy the Dynam army here. And after this victory, we can move all together here to kill these troops. Good. Okay. And after winning this fight, we should win the war. Because this is the main army of Dynam. Meanwhile, they are sieging Kuala Lumpur. It is fine. Come on, you have to support your friends. Good. We have very high chance of winning right now. And indeed, I will end this battle because it's gonna give me prestige and experience to my troops. Good. And now I'm gonna accept the peace. Very well. After all, we were able to win. So, we can build a naval base, and once again we have to reorganize our army. We can also gain prestige by just conduct the census. Okay, so we entered this war, and our strongest army is not in a good in a good shape. We lost about 1,000 men. But it's fine, they will be reinforced from Spain. And we have to declare war on the two Sicilies. I don't know if I should do it now. Let's see if France would grant me military... Oh, they will finally accept. Can I say the same about Sardinia Piedmont? They will accept, good. Then, what else do I need? There are so many states here. Modena, would you grant me access? Modena doesn't want to give me access. Maybe Austria, and then I can... No, Austria doesn't want to. But I can increase relations with Austria. And then in case Romagna minus... Oh, it's the end, I cannot reach the two Sicilies. Well, the only way that I have is by building a navy and using the navy, but I have just few ships. It would be madness. Okay, so let's end this session here. We did a good job here in Southeast Asia. It didn't seem so, but in the end was a good job. There are no wars at this moment, and we are planning to wage war on the two Sicilies to restore order a bit, since my relative is not the king anymore, and maybe Prussia can help us in this. So see you in the next episode to see how it goes.